Cutting scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we are back touching some grass. No, we aren't, boys. We play Destiny, we don't touch grass here. We are going to be here, of course, with Iron Banner this week. The banana is up with Lord Salad himself, so he's going to be here with some brand new goodiness for the first Iron Banner of course, Season of the Deep. And what he is going to bring is the brand new reward, the Pressurized Precision freaking Fusion Rifle. Precision, whatever way you want to say it. It's here. It's a brand new adaptive frame fusion rifle with some really sweet rolls. Now, how you can get this, you can see you got to get to rank 4, which honestly, if you put on the right equipment and obviously the emblem and everything to kind of give you more points, it takes about like 2 or 3 games, 4 maybe if you're not winning all of them. It's really quick to get to rank 4 to get the new weapon, which I really do like. It means that there's no pressure to grind it out all week. But the Pressurized Precision itself, these are the runs that I have. I've got a bunch of it, like perpetual motions and everything like that. But the one I'm going to probably go in with is going to be this one. Perpetual motion with, of course, Vorpal, because I think that will go in a little bit more in PvP. But you will see on the screen all the rolls you can get. This can get some absolute banger rolls for an adaptive. So you can get Perpetual. You can get, of course, that Discord perk, which is really dope for this ammo economy. You can get Rangefinder as well with Firmly Planted as an adaptive. Man, this thing actually has some insanely good rolls. And the sweet part about it is that it's pretty farmable in terms of just keep on playing Iron Banner. Focus your engrams, of course, for this precision, and you could eventually get your god roll. This is the one we're going to be going in with, though, see if it's any use just in terms of base stats. And then after that, obviously, when you're chasing your god roll, it could be absolute god tier. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the Pressurized Precision. Alrighty, so we are going to be on a course, Widow's Core with the Pressurized Precision, and that's going to be a tongue twister. The Pressurized, that's what we're going to call it. But this is what it's going to look like. It actually has a really clean ass scope, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, it's a strand weapon too. And obviously it will be charging up because it is a fusion rifle. So we need to get right up and pre-charge this in someone's face. Buddy. Yo, buddy. What is he doing? Well, yeah, this is a fusion rifle. So it should do pretty decent damage. And of course, when we have, of course, this is the range. And I didn't even get to shoot. God damn it. They're not exactly, I'd say, the meta in terms of range and everything. These are more likely the kind of the one bursting up close and everything. But with the right roll and everything, you can start to absolutely leap people. Like, obviously, that sort of range... probably not gonna nail somebody, but as I said, if you get a rangefinder perpetual motion roll, you should go pretty freaking far with it. Now, of course, I will get legit the biggest map in the freaking game. There's no doubt, boys. There's no freaking doubt that I get the biggest freaking map. So get this guy though real quick, and there's the kill I'm talking about. Oh, and I forgot Skulk and Wolf is on. Yo. Shh. Okay, he wasn't looking. Well, yeah, this is gonna be a strong weapon, so it means that you can use energy weapons with this, like. Oh, use 1 HP, but you can use something like the Vex Mythic Class with it. You can use, I don't know, Shior's Wrath. There's a ton of different energy weapons that will do absolute work, and especially on like a big map like this, maybe Polar's Lance. But this Pressurized, that actually feels super juicy. Obviously, Perpetual Motion is probably doing all the heavy lifting on this one because Vorpal is pretty useless until they get a super or whatever. But as far as the weapon feels so far, I'm already telling you, fusion rifles are already dope, but this one actually feels super clean. Okay, I just need someone to peek me like this, and you can see this freaking range. Oh my god, this thing goes really freaking far. Man, that wasn't even with perpetual. This is just base stats, and it's doing that much freaking work. Man, this thing can be freaking nuts. What the hell? Oh boys, this gotta be a freaking menace. Oh my god, it's gotta be a menace, boys. I can already tell you right now, with the right god roll, this thing is gonna just delete people. Oh my good god, this thing is insane. Oh no, I need to heal off that. God damn it. Like, I can already tell you, this is gonna be an absolute freaking demon of a freaking fusion rifle. Fusions, as I said, they're already doing well. The adaptives have always been kind of good at one-shotting up close, but you can kind of see that it can go in. And this guy just ignored me completely. But it can go in if you have the right roll and everything. As I said, it is actually pretty nasty, but that is going to be a freaking huckleberry in the ass. But it just feels like fusion rifles in general, as I said, they've always felt pretty juicy, especially on console. But yeah, if you get anywhere up in so much jimmy jams with this thing, then you're right now, it's going to do work. And yo, where's the guy who's shooting at me? Is he here? Oh my god, he's around a wall and I'm still managing to freaking kill him. As I said, I'm not even getting like the perpetual motion going that often. I'm getting it going, but not as often as I'd like. But I'm still able to do absolute freaking work with it. Like this guy. Oh, the charge time's super quick too on it. It's just so freaking disgusting. Oh, buddy. No! Buddy, get back. Oh my god, get me out of here. Okay, yep, dip, boys. I don't know Why did he not kill me? But yeah, I can already tell that this fusion rifle, it is freaking nasty. I don't know if it's the scope that I have on it or something like that, but oh, that is heavy. I do not want to deal with that shiz, but okay. That range, I'm not going to hit him. Okay, that is being that is being ambitious. Not ambitious assassin. That's just being pure ambitious, guys. I'm trying to map the guy from that range, but I will definitely say, oh, okay, there's a little bit of aerial effect in this, but I will definitely say when it comes to the range on this, it's actually not bad at all. This thing can actually go in really, really well. And I don't, as I said, have that rangefinder roll going. But, oh, buddy, give me the trade. I don't even have rangefinder on this, and you can kind of see it's doing work. I have the Vorpal instead, so I'm losing out on a perk, and it's still pretty damn freaking good. So I can only imagine what a god roll of this is going to be. So maybe this will be worth investing your time. I don't know if fusion rifles are going to get nerfed anytime soon, though, because as I said, I mean, the top PvPers, they will freaking tell you that fusion rifles are insane already. Everyone kind of knows it, but when you add on top of it a freaking god roll, you can kind of get going for this. Oh my god, buddy, thank you. You just saved my ass. But yeah, if you add on like a god roll, you can probably get for this. I'm telling you right now, you will do absolute work. Now slide around the corner, buddy. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, this is the guy who's coming at me. No, buddy, I wanted the other dude, and you're actually gonna half wall this. Half life, half wall. No! Boys. Huckleberry, leave me alone. Do not yokel with the Hulkle. That's my number one rule, boys. Number one freaking rule. You know what? Screw this. Hey, boys, you're gonna run away. Oh my god, I got pushed away. Oh, that's gonna stop you from healing. No! Freaking why is there always just someone with a counter super for me? Why? Just why? I just wanted to freaking live in peace on my well. Is that too much to freaking ask? There's no other way of saying other than this is gotta be somewhat near the meta, especially for anyone who likes their fusion rifles. This one's solid. I'm not gonna lie. This one just, it goes in really, really well. Adaptive frames always did sort of feel nice, like the plug one and everything, but oh my god, I got absolutely sniped. Plug one did feel nice. That is, of course, adapted and everything, so I will say that people might go for that one. But I will definitely say that when it comes to this fusion in general, in terms of rolls and everything, this might have a couple better ones in terms of the rangefinder or whatever. So yeah, I can already tell you. You're going to want to get your booty on the grind for this fusion because it can go in really, really well. Now, there's a dude up there. What the... Oh, boys, don't take all my kills. We'll get the sky before it ends. Give me up. Thank you. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with their fusion rifle. And obviously, in PvE, it might be, I wouldn't say better, but it's just going to be as good. I think Delta frames are definitely the kind of archetype of fusion where I feel like they're the best in terms of like what they can do. Maybe Cartesian coordinate, like the lightweight frames, in terms of deep burst DPS. But if you want just straight up damage in one like go, in terms of like killing a yellow bar or whatever, this is definitely going to be up in your alley. This thing is, it actually is really nice. And boys, who took the freaking rally and left? But yeah, one weapon I was kind of comparing it to was, of course, the plug one. But I actually kind of forgot the Burden of Guilt, which is the Trials adapt fusion. That is also adept and everything and has pretty similar rolls. The only one that this does have, though, is that this one can roll that freaking Big Daddy rangefinder from PvP. But you can see with Vorpal, oh my god, it's freaking insane. But yeah, in PvP, obviously, this can roll that rangefinder, which honestly, I know range kind of got nerfed, but it's still a freaking god tier freaking perk. So, like as I said, PvE, obviously, that's where it's going to be really sweet, especially because obviously it's a strand weapon that looks super dope anyway. But as I said, with Vorpal on it too, it's honestly insanely good PvE. So I definitely I'd recommend it. If you're going to get it for PvP, obviously it's fine. But PvE, it's going to be a super solid ass weapon as well. As I said, it can just deal with the yellow bars and everything super quickly. And I will definitely say as well, it's got one of, if not the cleanest freaking scopes I've ever seen in a fusion. Like, it's just a red dot. None of this crap wears like a big ass square or it's just hard to see. It's just a nice, clean ass red dot scope. Which I just think, finally, boys, finally we freaking got something like this. I mean, as I said, there's so many crap scopes in the game that to give to weapons. This one's just refreshing that it actually looks really nice. Now, one thing I will say is that I have no freaking ammo, boys. Can we find some special, please? Alrighty, final boss done, boys. If you haven't seen this boss, actually, probably look away because this is the boss this week and everything. But what I will say about this fusion, the pressurized precision, whatever way you want to call it, it's a really dope ass freaking fusion. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like it. I think that it just goes in. It does a ton of damage. Obviously, like kind of like its plug one counterpart where it can do work in both PvP and PvE. And I think that, honestly, when it comes to the PvP meta, this is definitely going to shake things up a little bit. I think that people are definitely going to use this a little bit more. Burden of Guilt, don't get me wrong, isn't bad. But the fact that this can, as I said, roll that rangefinder with perpetual motion, it's just going to send this into overdrive for a lot of people, as I said. Even for when you planted rangefinder might be freaking nuts. Like, that was the old school sort of, I'd say, a rental freaking roll you could probably get. So, if that was God tier, boys, imagine what this would be like, as I said, overall PvE. 100%, 110% going to be worth getting your hands on now. Just gonna kill this guy real quick. I don't know if I need to kill these that fast, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. All right, now it's final freaking boss time, boys. Let's go get this freaking... Okay, he's actually, guys, it's not final boss time. He has a shield over his freaking head. But you can kind of see, as I said, against these yellow bars and everything, it is just really, really nice. Vorpal comes in super, super clutch. I'm telling you that this is going to be the role for PvE if you're actually looking for one. PvE is definitely going to be a Vorpal sort of role you kind of want. Just for that extra DPS and everything. Put on a boss spec as well, and you will wreck. Now, I don't even know how we started this. We just freaking spam shots at him. Let's go. A movable boss. Am I getting immunes or what? Do I have to shoot his back? Yeah, we gotta shoot his back. I was shooting his in the freaking butt. Oh, well, that was freaking easy. Apparently, we just one-shot the freaking ogre. Who would have thunk it? Oh, wait, what the? Hello? What? All right, well, yeah, well, apparently this is a two-phase boss. I was gonna wonder why we absolutely just melted that other guy. I wasted all my ammo, boys. I've got nothing freaking left for this dude. I'm sorry. Oh, we actually have a super. Screw you, buddy. Valcor, Blade, Bounce, and freaking Sivu. Okay, you got wasted, dude. Fine, every time you get to like a certain level in these events, you just absolutely just waste the enemies. But yeah, the Pressurized Precision PvE, pretty, pretty dope. I actually do like it. I think it looks sick and everything, and I think that in certain builds, it might go in pretty well considering it's strand. Well, that is it for me and the Pressurized Precision Fusion Rifle. As I said, PvP, this is an absolute freaking masterclass. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just a really good roll I got or whatever, or range or whatever. But it just feels juicy. It feels like my balls just consistently hit. Obviously, at certain ranges, you're not going to be mapping people with this. Maybe even with rangefinder, you might map a little bit more, but you ain't going to be absolutely just melting people from cross map or anything with it. But you will do a ton of damage with this thing. I feel like you'll always at least get them half HP, so this should be a melee away. But overall, considering its charge time and also how much damage and everything you can do, this adaptive frame, it's honestly a banger for PvP. I understand that people will be like, yeah, I'm going to burn their gulch and I have a plug one. Those are both freaking dope-ass freaking fusions as well. They can go in PvP. They're super kind of slept on because obviously everyone just likes to hurt their shotgun. But I'm telling you right now, if you get your hands on this sort of weapon, you will not regret it because it can absolutely go in. Get a rangefinder, perpetual, and rangefinder obviously firmly planted. Maybe obviously this projection fuse and maybe corkscrew full board depending on what, if you want stability, probably corkscrew or fluted or something like that. But overall, the Pressurized Precision PvP, it's an absolute masterclass. I would 100% say if you're a PvP guy, try to get your hands on it because it goes in. As I said, it's not really just about the perks and everything on it as well. It just has a really good scope. I think the scope is the biggest thing for me. It's really clean. It feels really nice as well handling wise. And I think overall, you'll just absolutely dominate with this thing. And then when it comes to PvE, I will definitely say PvE, it's good. And obviously in a strand build and everything, it'll be good as well. But it's nothing, I'd say, too special in terms of perks. The Vorpal is great and so is Cornered as well. Cornered is great when you're surrounded and everything. But overall, it's still just a decent ass fusion. It's really good at what it does. I'd probably more, if I was using the fusion, go for things like stasis ones, like obviously the Riptide or even the Burn the Guild for Chill Clip, because Chill Clip is just freaking god tier PvE. Well, PvE, don't sleep on it either. It can go in. It definitely opens up your slots so you can use like something like the Vex Myth, the class and stuff like that. So PvE, it's super solid as well. But PvP is where this baby purrs. It's where it's at. And I will definitely say, get to do Iron Bandit this week. As I said, it's pretty quick to get to level 4. So I definitely do some Iron Bandit just to get a roll of it because it's an absolute freaking banger. But regardless, if you like this video, trust like anyone who see more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.